Hi, my name is Amy Smith. I'm 55 years old. I'm from Carlsbad, New Mexico. My sobriety date is March 28th of 2023, just a little over 2 years sober. It initially started out, I left nursing because I had the shakes so bad, and I was so close to having a drink before I went to work. And that was like a moment of clarity for me, but it wasn't so much I got to get help, but I was like, I can't be here in this condition. As the drinking got heavier, then it became hallucinations and just violently ill all the time. Count change across a counter to just get a bottle, It was pretty bad. I knew as long as I got a drink that at least for a couple of hours I wouldn't be sick, and that cycle just repeated over and over, And whatever drug or alcohol, it doesn't matter. It's just that insanity that I know the one thing that's going to make me feel better, and I'm going to get it in whatever way I have to get it. My most heartfelt promises, my tears, the tears of others. There was nothing on this earth that could have changed my direction. Because even after periods of sobriety, at some point that little voice in my head would have me, like having a couple of drinks and it's nobody's business, and they don't need to know, I'll be fine. And until it just escalated and everybody knew, and I fell apart in front of everybody. Well, I was on the street homeless, and I realized that it's really got a hold of me. But up to that point, I just thought, well, I let myself get too far down. I got a little too sick. I'll get healthier. And, I might toy with the idea that, no, I can go the rest of my life without a drink. But it scared me to death. So, I can have a couple of beers, just a couple of beers. Again, it's nobody's business. I'll be fine. And each time I went out, the time length was shorter, that I would just totally fall apart. Like I could work for a little while, but I'd start missing work or showing up to work drunk, right in the gutter every time. But it wasn't until this last time, and it was after I'd already started working the steps with a sponsor, that, I was like, wow, I am powerless over it, but I don't know if that's ever going to change. Now, I know I can't drink, but I don't know that it's not going to be a struggle for the rest of my life. If I would have done it for myself when I came in here, I didn't feel like I was worth much. And I thought everybody would be better off without me in their life. And I had extricated myself from everybody's life. And not really, I had extricated myself. Some people just didn't want to deal with me anymore. So, I came in here, and it wasn't like some great thing that I was going to get better and change the world. I was tired, and I needed a place to stay. It might happen that somebody comes in here because they're going to do it for themselves, and maybe they're not at a point where they're feeling worthy yet. So whatever gets you in here, if it's that you want to be better for yourself, that is phenomenal. That's a great start. But whatever little bit of hope, even if it gets rough sometimes, because it will, because even people who don't have addiction issues still have bad days. It just keep moving, because things have always gotten better for me, and the people that I know in the program, it always gets better. I think everybody, if not in themselves in recovery, have been affected by somebody else's addiction, and I think that deepens the commitment. I'm in recovery, it deepens my commitment. They've lost a loved one or almost lost a loved one, it deepens the commitment to the fact that this program works and that it is saving lives. And there are more lives out there to save, so many people are dying still from addiction. Lifehouse has really done a lot to sort of decrease the stigma. Okay, yeah, bad things have happened, but with this program and commitment to it, really amazing humans come out on the other side. So, and I think Lifehouse has a lot to do with that here in Carlsbad. Just like putting themselves out there. Hey, we're here for drug and alcohol rehab. We'll help you. And these are people that have gone through the program. They're out in the community now. They may be like your favorite coworker or something like that. So change is possible. we're professionals, we have this degree, or we do this job or whatever, but the commitment remains the same. I did carry a lot of guilt. I should have been this, I should have been that. I tell my story to help other people see that no matter how bad you get, or if you have gotten as bad as me, there's hope for you.